Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and today we are back with some more Dragon Ball Z Abridged. So guys, this is episode 23 and last episode, Ginyu changed bodies with Son Goku. So in the anime, this was a very unexpected thing. Up until this point, there was no one with that particular ability and it was quite the interesting conundrum to see because we knew that Goku eventually had to come back to his own body. However, we did not know how. Now, obviously, I know DBZ, and you guys probably have seen DBZ, or if not, you at least seen the abridged version. And obviously, we know how that's going to happen, how the change back is going to happen. However, I don't know how it's going to happen here, and I find it to be quite interesting because there I can see a lot of comedic potential in what they are in this particular scene. So I'm really curious to see how they address that and what they do with that. Besides that, Frieza went to see Guru, and Guru threw Nail under the bus, as per usual. He even made a very disturbing, comment, saying that if he trained Nail in the new ways of the Namekian warriors, then he might have stood a chance against Frieza. It's sad to see that Nail's life is coming to an end. We all know that he's going to die. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler for you, but we all know he's going to die. And unfortunately, we are going to lose quite the sarcastic and funny character because he's Mr. Sarcastic and he's Mr. Sarcasm, and I quite enjoy it. I mean, it's just a shame that he gets to be the butt of the joke and he gets to be the punching bag for Frieza, and that he's going to die and then be absorbed by Piccolo and never come back. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. He's really such a nice character. It really sucks, but that is how things are. So yeah, that's about all I have to say about this. Guys, please don't forget to show your support to Team 4-Star. Links will be in the description below. And that's about it. Begin, shall we?
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation,
Fuji
Fuji
TV, and Akira
Akira
Toriyama. Please support the official rates.
What happened? I'm all purple and horny. Chi-Chi's gonna hate this.
She's
Mine is
not.
yours, and yours is mine, as they say.
Give me back my body!
I'm sorry, you can't have your body anymore. It's mine now. Jace, shall we?
Right, Kenton.
Goodbye, enjoy bleeding to death.
I won't! Man, I'm a jerk now.
You always were a jerk, just a different type of jerk. It's also a shame that this is ending.
Close.
Yeah, who'd have thought Bulma would have been so compliant?
Why? Why would you leave me alone here? I don't know this place.
Chill. Let's go back a second.
Compliant.
Let's go back a second.
Why?
Let's talk about this. When did Bulma become a Titan? I can already, I can, this is exactly, just change a little bit the drawing and I can already see, I can already see this as an Attack on Titan episode. And Gohan is shitty Armin and Krillin is just one of the guys who's gonna get eaten, like episode 2. Yeah. I just thought that we should address this. She's one of those big-headed Titans, small body, big head. Yeah. Fits perfectly, quite honestly.
Why would you leave me alone here? I don't know this place. Did you know there are giant crabs down there? I do. I killed one.
Okay, Bulma, let's just calm down.
Giant crabs must be delicious. So you should have brought it home with you. because you're gonna need food in the future. You're gonna need a lot of food in the future.
Why are you upset?
Why? Because I am always alone.
Okay, Bulma, if we were to stay here, what would that accomplish?
Just take the fucking radar.
Thank you, Bulma. Say thank you, Gohan.
Thank you, Bulma.
But it's a fair point.
Gohan.
And no problem.
Shove it.
I'll take it. Let's go! Well, if you ask me, all she needs is a little bit of wink wink, nudge nudge.
Still 5.
Right.
It's called the Wilhelm scream, man. It's like the one in Star Wars where the stormtrooper falls.
I need a moment. All she needs is a bit of wink wink. And what was the other? I need to watch that again. Sorry. That was brilliant. I'm sorry.
Wink wink, nudge nudge.
Still 5.
Wink wink, nudge nudge. Brilliant.
Right.
It's called the Wilhelm scream, man. It's like the one in Star Wars where the stormtrooper falls.
Oh, yeah, I love that scream. Doesn't it sound like...
Nah,
Dude,
nah.
it's more like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't it either.
Yeah.
Totally in!
It's one of the most cliche scream sounds ever. That does seem kind of fun, honestly.
sir?
Fantastic. A little too pink and hairy in odd places, but I'll grow into it.
So, what's the plan, kitten?
Well, first off, we have to touch on Frieza's balls.
Have you guys ever noticed something?
What's the plan?
Let's watch it here.
Kitten?
Well, first...
Look at Goku's hair right here, you see this? So, at this particular moment in time, the hair is facing, let's see, left, right?
First off, we have to touch on Frieza's balls.
Now the hair is facing right. And when he turns around, you can see that you don't actually see the hair up front. So technically his hair is like completely sharpened into the front, it's not to the side. But every time we look into him and you see the front of Goku, the hair is to one of the sides. So this is actually impossible geometry. Just saying.
Balls.
Sir...
Yes, realized the moment I said it.
Come on,
All
Ginyu,
right,
we
get
both
your
know
act
that you want
together.
Frizz's balls.
100 times gravity. That's for pussies. The only reason I
Yes.
took those jokers out was because I loosened them up for him.
Of course.
Like a jar of space pickles.
Exactly.
Ugly, stupid space pickles. I just gotta get those Dragon Balls. And if it's anything like that jockstrap incident, Ginyu probably buried them somewhere around here.
Hey, Gohan, I think they're buried somewhere around here.
Well, at least I'll have something to put back in the hole.
Act like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, the second they summon the dragon, I'll swoop in and break the bald one's neck. Totally gonna yell Team 3-Star when I do it too.
You really should.
Oh, I can see it now. Team 3-Star! Amazing.
We found
Quite
him.
so.
Krillin, we really did it.
Finally! Now let's hurry up and wish back Piccolo, Shinhan, and Chaozu.
What about Yamcha?
What about Yamcha?
I don't know what this Yamcha is, but it sounds just like Raditz.
Like, I know Yamcha's like the butt of the jokes in many Dragon Ball memes and history. But Jesus, what has Raditz done? I know his presence was like insignificant, but Jesus Christ. Like, this show is bringing Raditz's reputation like down the gutter.
Eternal Dragon, rise up and grant our wish!
It's not working. Is that
no
what you're
shit.
supposed to say?
Honestly, that's always been pretty vague. Usually just gather them together and then out pops the magic dragon.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's something special about Namekian Dragon Ball.
In Dragon Ball there was like
Maybe if I
supposed to be
sing
an
to it.
incantation, but then they
I know a song
abandoned
that
it.
gets on everybody's nerves.
Actually, Krillin, I was thinking something else. Maybe the only way to summon it is to call it in its native language.
I don't speak German. The only person I know who does was the toilet. And it's dead. God rest his seat.
Ugh, what?
Look.
Oh, you can't be serious.
God rest his feet.
Hey, Krillin, I feel 2 power levels coming this way.
You don't think my dad failed, do you?
No way, Gohan, your dad's the best! But on the off chance, hide yourself!
Clever.
Oi, Keaton! Someone's dug up the balls!
Well then, someone's in for the beating of their life.
Hey, Goku! Check it out! We dug up the Dragon Balls! How you doing? Did you win that fight against that Ginyu guy? Why's that space New Zealand guy here?
What the?
What's up with the scouting? Do you happen to know anybody who speaks German?
Space New Zealand guy. His reaction was brilliant. I want that. Oh, lovely. And now Krillin just got bitch slapped.
Ah! And what was that about?
Krillin, that's not my dad!
Gohan, of course it's your dad. Goku, what's your favorite food?
Waldorf salad.
See, double baconator, oh shit.
You see, I've acquired the body of your former associate. Goku, was it? And with that, I've gained his power level of 180,000.
That's horrible!
Quite. I'm sure you understand now the situation you're in.
That is identity theft! We're gonna sue the crap out of you!
You can't sue me if I kill
You
you.
should.
No, then you'll get put on trial for murder. Ha!
You know, Krillin really's got the smarts, you know.
Keaton?
Yeah, that's 1000 IQ thing plays, you know, that's 1000 IQ plays. Krillin is really thinking outside of the box.
Here!
The devil are you? Oh. Well, look what the space cat regurgitated.
Hey Gohan, hey Krillin, hey Goku.
Dad?
I'm surprised you're still kicking. How's that wound treating you?
This is easily the second worst hole I've ever had in my chest. It's gonna take like
Huh.
a million mommy kisses to make it better.
Gohan, we may have a chance now!
You don't have a
But you'll
mother.
have to give it your all. Remember, he may look like your dad,
Anymore.
but you can absolutely not hold back!
Abandon me for you and Piccolo! Send me off into space! And the next
Yeah.
time I see you, you lost your dead body! You're not even you anymore!
I don't know where he gets that from.
This is absurd!
The anger
This
issue
power
as
was the makeup
well.
of my own mummy fort! What the blazes is
I
going
wonder
on?
why.
You don't know any of my techniques.
What techniques? Tell me!
I'm not gonna tell you how to use the Kaioken.
Kyle, what? Jace, if you're not too busy standing there like a slack-jawed idiot, I could use your help!
Wait, if I'm Ginyu now, does that mean you have to listen to me?
No.
Oh. Well then, what about him?
Good day, mate.
G'day.
So, we've been flying for about 20 minutes now. Got any family? Because if so, I probably killed them. Really? Nothing to that? You're no fun.
Alright.
Hey, Jace, I've killed every single one of Frieza's flunkies I've gone up against so far. 6 in total. How would you like to be number 7?
Piss off, you bloody monkey!
Well, that's technically not true, right?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
What
What?
the hell happened to you? You were not this strong when you fought Raccoon!
Looks like you have some required reading to do.
Alright, let's
The
see.
Saiyan
here.
handbook.
Okay, full moon. Lose your tiles. Stronger every time you. Oh.
Let me just stop a bit. I want to read what's on the
Tiles
back.
stronger.
So, age 262nd edition. Official Saiyan handbook written by Paragus. Book Oprah's Club. Of course. Everything you need to know about this brutal race. From Tuffles, I don't know what Tuffles are, to world conquering, to the end of their race, find out all about this existing race, this extinct, race in this detailed compilation. Discover their culture, their myths, and all about the tragic meteor that destroyed this planet. You know, it's details like this that make this show great.
Every time you. Oh. Well, I'm right aren't I?
Yeah.
Right in the down under.
Clever girl.
The references are brilliant.
No! Jace! All of my men. I'm the only one left. Please, all of you, just allow me a customary moment of silence.
The best part about this, I get to kill both Ginyu and Kakarot at the same time!
Wait, who's Kakarot?
You're Kakarot.
I thought his name was Goku.
His name is Goku.
No, it's Kakarot.
But he just said Goku.
Yeah, I did.
I know what he's...
Actually... Oh no, sorry. I was like wondering, how does Vegeta... Because Vegeta never met Goku. How does Vegeta know his Saiyan name? But now I just remember that he hanged out with Raditz, so Raditz probably knew his brother's name. But I mean to say probably, because Raditz was always a prick. So probably it's still a big, you know, it's still a big if. But he probably knew. I hope. And then he said to Vegeta that he was going to look for Kakarot, which ended up being Goku. Yeah.
Sad buddy.
So what is it, Kakarot or Goku?
It's Kakarot! No! Just look, his Saiyan name is Kakarot, but he changed it when he landed on Earth
Exactly.
as a baby. So they kept calling him by his Earth name, and I am calling him by his real name.
So does that make me Ginyu? Yes! Yes! Perfect!
Change now!
I'll save you, Goku!
What just happened?
I don't know.
Yay!
I'll save you, Goku. I'll save you, Goku, said he. It's not like I'll save you Vegeta from being changed. Not like I wanted my body back. No, you didn't even understand what was happening. You just thought Vegeta's gonna hurt Goku. Goku is the good guy, right?
I'm me again.
Wait, Goku. What is your favorite food?
Favorite?
He's him again!
This is ridiculous!
Makes sense.
But at least I'm not trapped in some useless body.
Give me a minute.
So I'm confused. Ginyu took my dad's body, but then he tried to take Vegeta's body. But now he's back in his own body. My dad's back in his own body.
Right.
And Vegeta's...
Still a prick, yeah.
Now, to switch your body to a corpse! Ah, crap, kinda walked into this one.
Right? You a frog. Yeah, I have no words. It's good. It did not disappoint. It really fits with this Goku's personality to do this exact scenario. It's like perfect.
Ribbit! Ribbit! Croak!
What
Croak.
the hell just happened?
A frog got on my hand. It was gross, so I threw it.
So then, is it over? Are they all gone now?
They will be in a second.
Vegeta, no! He can't hurt anyone anymore. Stop!
Oh, all right, fine.
See? You really can be a nice guy.
Psych 8 for 8.
So does that mean that they are not going to explore the dynamic of Ginyu being alive in the frog and showing him and his frog girlfriend? And eventually, if they ever do Super, they are not going to show Ginyu coming back and taking over that guy's body? Which I quite honestly don't remember the name of. But yeah, and so we're not doing that. But I like the fact, it makes sense that Vegeta was
Oh, I
going to kill
know.
him.
How about a good old-fashioned joke? How many Namekians does it take to screw in a light bulb? The whole race! One to screw in the light bulb, and the rest to die. And then the other one dies too. Stop ignoring me.
Now,
I think Frieza's got some issues. Right. Really fun. Let's talk about the Nail and Frieza journey for a second there, because it was just like a small scene, you know. The whole episode was focused on the dynamics between, you know, the Ginyu Force and Vegeta and the Z Warriors. So it was just like this stand-up that they were having. But the episode showed us from time to time, 2 times I think, what was happening with both Nail and Frieza. And I've got to say, what they have done, you know, just to give a little bit of a taste, you know, like, they are still here, they are doing stuff, you know, because it's important to locate your characters in space and time. Because, you know, when you see, like, a scene, imagine the following. Let me explain what I'm talking about. When you focus so much on a scene that it feels like a lot of time has passed in it, and then you change to a scene that should have occurred within that time frame of the previous scene that you just saw, it creates time gap in which you are curious to know and try to understand what happened in that time in which what you are currently seeing should have happened. So you need indication that what you are going to watch is about to begin or is happening at the same time that the scene you're watching is happening. So what they did here, and rightfully so, quite smart I must say, in storytelling wise I mean, is that they decided to, because they were not going to do like 2 battles in one, you know, the Nail battle versus Frieza and the Ginyu, the final Ginyu Force members versus Goku, Vegeta, and the Z Warriors, because they were not going to do that on the same episode. They decided to show and joke about that particular matter by making it so that Nail and Frieza, which should already be fighting, quite honestly, and shouldn't take so long to fly to a location, because at the speed they are flying, they're probably like flown around the world. So it makes sense that it's like Nail. It looks like Nail is just stalling for time and delaying Frieza, and they address time by saying we've been flying for 20 minutes, which is quite well done. Because it gives you an idea of what is happening in time and space. There are other ways of doing that. For instance, if you guys saw The Witcher had 3 separate timelines. And spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the show, by the way, it had 3 separate timelines. You know, and what was happening to one character wasn't necessarily happening at the same time of the action that we are seeing in another of the main characters of the show. So what this means is that in the beginning this can be quite confusing. I personally, in the beginning of the show, I didn't know what was happening because you saw the destruction of this city right in the first episode. And then, you know, a few episodes later you saw one of the characters going to that city and everyone was well and alive. That's what I mean by you need to make your time understood. If you are making a particular scene with particular characters happen at a different time, you need to define it so that the person who's watching is not confused about it. It's important for this particular things like space and time definitions to be clear to the person who's watching so that there are no doubts of what's happening and what's happening and how it came to happen. A lot of people's complaint about, for instance, Game of Thrones was teleportation. You know, time, the time that took to go to one place to another was not well defined, and so, you know, in the first seasons of the show, it took like episodes, and on the final seasons, because they had to move faster, because it would slow down the action, it would slow down the show, and they did not have that time anymore. They did not have that time, especially because on the final 2 seasons, the episodes were smaller. Because of that, you know, you ended up having to keep up the pace. And to keep up the pace, you need to make the characters move faster. But because there was never like a true defined time. You know, it takes one day to move from this place to this place, or a week, or a fortnight, or whatever. Because it was never really defined. You know, in the beginning people were like, well, it takes a lot of time because it took a lot of episodes, and then because it just took like half an episode, it became weird and it became inconsistent. And that's why definitions in both time and space are very, very, very important. And if you are an aspiring screenplayer, an aspiring director, whatever you want to be, you need to be careful when you're writing your story to make sure that these definitions are clear to the viewer. It's important. So yeah, that's what I want to say about those two segments, because I think that Team 4-Star utilized that and used that to define time and to make their in the next episode, when they do end up fighting, because I do believe it's in the next episode, and if it's not, it's the second episode after that. But in the following episode, when they do end up fighting, we will understand that the reason why they are doing it so late is because, you know, Nail was stalling for time. Regarding the rest of the fight, I really enjoyed the decisions that they made here. I like the fact that the reason why Goku did what he did was not because he was planning to do so. It was really just because he's a bloody idiot. I think you know, the character they are building of Goku, obviously Goku was never smart in Dragon Ball Z. So in here they grab that idiocracy and they augment it. So I quite enjoy, actually, that they are doing that and that they are exploring that and not getting Goku out of character so that he can do like a smart move. You know, it's because the frog was, you know, yucky, and because his childish personality would view himself and think he is being attacked by Vegeta and try to protect Ginyu, in this case Goku, and not Vegeta. So yeah, I like that. I like those decisions, and the rest was bloody hilarious as always. DBZ A never ceases to amaze. So yeah, quite fun. Guys, I'm gonna leave it up there. Thank you so very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!